Way up from the back of the pack, essentially, which is a tough break, but it happens. We'll see what happens here.
And when everybody's running that pace, man, each pass gets tougher and tougher. Evan Ferry on the number 75 machine out front. Here we go. The Rockstar Husqvarna sends it to the flat.
You know what, Evan Ferry, we saw some of this from him yesterday. I believe it was the race where LeBlanc and Romano were sitting in here calling it with us. I said, can Ferry run away with this? Or are these boys going to give him something? They said, no, they're going to be right up there with him. Ferry answered. I think he had the headset on. He was listening to the tower. He said, no, I'm running away with this. And we'll see if he can do it here for the main.
You know, very humble young man. We had him last night on Arminio's after show, our first edition, as well as Wynn Kernan, the Godfather, Hilton Beatty from Thor. And, you know, he's a humble young man, has his head on straight. And we talked about one thing, Mikey, and you were standing there shaking your head. He is surrounded by a core group of people that have one thing in mind, his best interest. They don't need anything from Evan. They're not hangers on. They have his best interest in mind, and I got to tell you, very key to his success. And he knows that and acknowledges that and appreciates that, and they're very core.
Yeah, it's good to see it. Hey, by the way, Red Dog, he's got that bleach blonde hair, man. 90s, these guys, 90s motos coming back, baby.
Ah, thank God.
Amen.
That's all I can say is thank God. Hey, Noah Smurden, look at this guy, dude. Right. Killing it right now on the number. Whoa! Big pile up in the equalizer. 3 guys down. Going to see exactly who that is. I'm telling you, that might be Patrick Murphy in there, might be one of them. Let's see here. Yeah, 3 guys down. Everybody up under their own power. A couple guys holding their arm. Everybody off of the track right now. Holy cow, Mikey, that was a big one going in there. A lot of grip right now in there.
Yeah.
A lot of grip. Got to be very careful.
Yep. And they're not scared. Hey, they'll go 4 or 5 wide through there sometimes, and that's been an equalizer, to say the least.
And listen, it can work, and when it does, big gains. But right now, the penalty can be heavy if you miss.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, 2 laps in now. Evan Ferry, a 58.8 second lap time out in front. Bull, look at the battle, though.
Julian Bomer, he's putting all kinds of heat on. And look at Gage Linville. Gage Linville puts himself in the mix. They go wheels on the ground right there. Everybody plays by the rules. And here comes the heat. Gage Linville trying to make a twofer right here. Back out front, Evan Ferry, look at the gap right now. He has clean track, and he's trying to silence the critics. I will promise you that.
Well, he's doing it. What else can he? All right, 58.8 was lap number 2. What's he got for lap number 3? We don't know yet. There we go. Oh, 101. Wow. Hey, he's slowing up. He's slowing up.
I'm not sure how that happened because he was on a heater in the back section.
So Gage Linville moves into that number 3 spot, able to get around Bomer. Noah Smearden, though, holding him off for at least the moment. The number 44 KTM ride sitting there in the number 2 position. And hey, if I'm Evan Ferry, I say, you guys have at it back there. Go nuts. I got open track in front of me. I'm going to hit my marks.
Absolutely. Have a go, he'll say. He's out there critical right now, as you said. Hit those marks, Mikey. As you can see, the track can bite you. We've seen it a couple times here this morning. Right now, the number 35 machine riding his way off of the track. The number 35 machine having his issues. All right, we're going to send it down to Wes on the podium.
All right, I got Justin Turner down here. Great job. The 257 finishing up third in this championship. Who do you want to thank, Justin?
I'd like to thank the Godor up above, my mom, my dad, my sister, Quick's Moto Ranch, Matt Cleveland, Hawk Racing, Rodane at Merch Suspension, Nova Gloves, O'Neill, DT1 Filters, HB, Motoco, and everyone else that has helped me. Thank you.
Congratulations out there. Great job out there. Justin Turner finishing third. Thor Powell, come on up here, bud. Yep. Great job out there. Congratulations. Who do you want to thank?
My dad, HB Motoco, Monster, Fox, Pro Circuit, GPF, the Perry family for helping me do this. Everyone that's been behind my back this year, thank you guys.
Congratulations, Thor Powell. Good job out there. Tiger Wood, where you at? The champ. This makes 3, I do believe, correct? Step right over there, young man. A recent pickup for Monster Army, and you're doing it. Who do you want to thank?
I love my Troy Designs, MTFMX, Monster, Frederick Connection, Ride Dunlop, Links, 100%, FMF, everybody else that supports me. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Tiger Wood, getting it done. Down on the Thor podium, taking away up there. Wayne's World, Mikey Wayne.
Party time. Swing!
Party on, dude.
Party on, Gareth. Party on, Mega. Evan Ferry.
Oh, no. Look at this. A broken KTM getting pushed off in front of us. The 241 machine. Holy cow.
So that's going to do it for Daxton Bennick. That is a heartbreaker. Earlier, we saw the number 35 of Patrick Murphy being pushed off the track in the same manner. So a heartbreaker for sure.
Yeah, Dax must have been involved in that equalizer crash over there. It absolutely ripped the triple clamps off of that KTM.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
Man, that's a bummer.
Hey, meanwhile, Evan Ferry, boy, just packing on a heater. Gage Linville moved into that number 2 spot, and Julian Bonner sitting in the number 3 position. That puts Noah Smearden back in 4th.
I got to point out, Linville had a 58 last time around. There you go, best lap, 58.8, 58.8 for Ferry. So matching the pace, just has some real estate in between them.
Can he get there?
And some lappers.
And a lot, yeah, you're gonna run into more of them.
Well, I got to tell you, Mikey, every race here this morning is delivered. I can't believe we're looking at 9 o'clock. And we've had, it feels like 2 in the afternoon. We have had major racing in a minimum amount of time. I can tell you that. Wow.
Yeah, no doubt. 6 laps into this one.
But you know what? That's why we're at the 50th annual Thor Mini-O's presented by Pro Circuit, man. That's exactly why everybody made the trek from all across the country, from down south, from up north, south of the border, north of the border, across the water. Hey, you name it, they're here, brother.
They're here, man.
International flavor, international flair everywhere.
Hey, Gage Linville with another 58-second lap time. This time around a 58.838. Linville's moving. Now 2 seconds within Evan Ferry.
I got to tell you, if you've never watched a race with Kim Wynn, you're missing something, because she gets into it, bro. I'm here to tell you, you can tell exactly what's going on by the track by her body position.
Yeah, she's ready.
I'm here to tell you. So if you haven't watched a race beside Kim Wynn, she gets into it. I'm here to tell you, you can tell exactly what's happening out there on the course by standing with her.
Evan Ferry about to check in with another lap completed here. It's going to be a completed lap number 8.
And you know, we talked earlier about putting in the work, doing the time. You know, everybody has their social media. Everybody gets out there and they get a little crazy. You don't see as much of that out of Ferry by any means. He's not as focused on that. He enjoys it, he said. But that's not what wins races. That's not what gets it done. And I got to tell you, it's that kind of thinking, you know, that just continues to impress me and makes it such a more impressive performance.
That nails it. I mean, with the presence of social media over the last, well, almost decade now, it isn't a part of it now. It's the nature of the beast, but that's not everything.
Yes.
It's so much more important to put in your time practicing and making sure you're doing well. We got a caution flag out.
See if we can pick it up on the monitor, Mikey. I didn't see it. Their wheels on the ground on the far side, that big sky jump. So we'll see if we can get a shot of that here in a moment, Mikey. Right
White
now,
flag out.
Yep, 9 laps in, so this one's just about to come to a close. And, you know, I'm so impressed with Gage Linville, Julian Bomer, Noah Smearden. And I got to tell you, Preston Boslug, we didn't mention him enough. We were talking about the battle up front just a little more, but Boslug, that guy's solid here all week, just off of the podium as well. And, you know, holy cow, Bryce Shelley in it again, Hayden Deegan in that number 7 spot, Nathan Mason in 8th last time around. Those are names, man. Those guys are heavy hitters. Those guys can win this thing at any given time based on start, based on conditions, based on situation, you know what I mean? So...
yeah, it's every class that seems to line up here on the gate seems to be stacked, and if that doesn't speak to it, the fact Hayden Deegan back in the number 7 spot,
and you know that's why this is
some talent.
That's why it's a true Supercross format, Mikey.
Exactly.
That, you know, race your way in, qualify, gate pick, the whole deal, you know.
Yeah.
And here it is right now, the icing on the cake for the number 75 of all the process.
Yeah.
You know, this is what you work for.
Red Dog making it happen. Evan Ferry taking the W. Fantastic ride out of the 402 at Gage Linville, finishing in the number 2 spot. Julian Balmer rounding out your top 3. Preston Ballsplug moves up into that number 4 spot to wrap it up.
Nice, yeah.
Solid ride. Just off the box, but still solid ride.
Yep.